Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Today I'll be reviewing another CBD hemp flower from Fern Valley Farms. This time it's their Sour Suver Haze. This video is not being sponsored. I just personally like trying different CBD products and I like making videos, so here we are. Without further ado, let's open this bag up and give it a sniff. Holy crap, this bud smells amazing. The first thing I noticed was this kind of, I want to say tropical fruity smell. It's almost like just the slightest hint of banana or something. So it's definitely on the brighter, more fruity, uplifting, sour vibes. There's a little bit of that diesel gassiness as well. So yeah, a lot of complexity here. And I love that they include these Boveda terpene shield packs too. That way you don't have to worry about your bud drying out or anything. I ordered their smalls, so these are all little popcorn nugs instead of their full-size buds. Personally, I think smalls are underappreciated a lot of the time. They may not be as eye-catching, and they tend to dry out faster if you don't have a humidity pack. But they're usually a much better deal. This bag is a little more than half an ounce for only $15. That means it's about $1 a gram. And if you get them from somewhere that cures and stores the bud correctly, like Fern Valley Farms, the quality is just as good as their full-size bud. They have a good amount of stickiness to them, they feel fluffy without being too dense, and they break up really easily. The smell is great, the texture is great. It seems like they have a pretty good overall cure, and I expect it to be pretty potent. Visually, they're covered in frosty trichomes and have some nice looking reddish orange hairs. There's really no trim in this bag at all. I haven't seen any big stems or seeds, so yeah, the trim and sorting all seems pretty top notch, especially for smalls. Some places will try to pass off bags of what is essentially shake as being smalls, but these are all nicely trimmed buds. As far as I can tell, everything from the cure to the trim to the packaging is top notch here. But what about the strain? Sour Suver Haze was bred by the folks at Oregon CBD, and they're a pretty big name in the hemp seed market. They're responsible for strains like Sour Space Candy, Electra, Lifter, Special Sauce, the original Suver Haze, and a bunch of others. So, needless to say, they seem to know a thing or two about breeding hemp. Sour Suver Haze was introduced in 2020 as part of Oregon CBD's line of sour strains, along with others like Sour Electra, Sour Lifter, and Sour Special Sauce. All of these strains were made possible by selectively breeding a popular marijuana strain called Gorilla Glue No. 4 into a low THC, high CBD strain. So most of the sour diesel components in this line of sours are coming from that parent strain. The other parent strain behind Sour Suver Haze is called Suver No. 8, which was also created by Oregon CBD. It gets the name Suver from Suver Road in Oregon, where one of their research labs was located, and it was created by breeding Special Sauce with the marijuana strain Neville's Haze. Some really interesting history here, with a lot of the genetics coming directly from popular THC-heavy marijuana strains that were bred into being high CBD producers instead. Speaking of CBD, Fern Valley Farms has this harvest of Sour Suver Haze listed as testing in at a whopping 20.11% CBD, which is really impressive. So on that note, I can't wait to try it out. I've got about 0.4 grams here that I'll go ahead and break up to pack my vaporizer with. As always, since I'm vaping this, I let it sit out for a couple of hours to dry out some. Otherwise it takes longer to produce good vapor. If you're smoking it though, don't dry it out. That Boveda terpene shield pack will keep it at a perfect humidity for packing a bowl. Oh yeah, this stuff tastes amazing. Those fruity notes mixed with that slight diesel gassiness is just absolutely delicious. After a couple of hits, it feels very relaxing. It doesn't feel too sleepy or anything though, and I could definitely still be productive. So this could be a daytime or nighttime strain in my opinion. It just feels like everything is more calm. Being a high CBD, low THC bud, You don't get any of that mental cloudiness or spaced out feeling that THC tends to cause. Mentally, it's more like hitting the mute button on any anxiety you have. And physically, it just feels relaxed and more comfortable. When I was younger, I used to smoke a lot of high THC marijuana, but as an adult, I find that CBD bud gives the effects I want without the negative effects like the cloudiness or anxiety. Anyway, Fern Valley Farms did a great job growing and curing this stuff, especially at this price. For me, I'll probably use less than half a gram of this stuff in any given session, so half an ounce will last for several weeks. $15 for several weeks worth of bud? That's a really good deal. It's also certified organic. Pretty much everything from Fern Valley Farms is, which is really cool. This is really one of the best combinations of price, potency, and overall quality I've found in CBD bud. I would highly recommend this one. That's it for this video. If you have any questions, comments, or hemp product recommendations, go ahead and leave them in the comments below. And if you like this kind of review, go ahead and like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.